So you've arrived at your workstation a few minutes early. Ensure that you are in a professional working environment, meaning there's no one in the room and things like the ringer are turned off or any other noisy distractions are taken care of. Launch your applications. Check your video first. Don't be caught surprised on your first video call of the day. Check your video line of sight as well as your lighting before you start to ensure that it is set properly. This is especially important if you have a shared computer at home. Your settings may have been changed without you knowing it. So how much time do you need? Think about how many minutes you need to log in, check your settings, and pull up your favorite vocabulary resource sites. So, if you have a scheduled appointment at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, what time do you need to be at your workstation in your time zone? Take a second to figure out that time. So let's do a short practice. For the next few slides, we're going to practice simply answering a video call. So sim-com your responses, and if you're working as a trilingual interpreter, add the Spanish as needed. You'll get direction with each slide. For example, for the next slide, you answer a video call and the client wants to start right away. Please tell the patient that here are her discharge orders, and we will get her prescription ready as soon as we can. You don't have a good view of the consumer. You're not getting any audio. You've got a perfect connection. Okay, here are some suggestions. The client wants to start immediately. Hello, I'll introduce myself first. My name is Arlene Narvaez and I'll be interpreting for you. Okay, I'm ready when you are. It may feel a little bit awkward to interrupt the client, but it all comes down to the tone in your approach. You don't have a good view of the consumer. Could you adjust the webcam so that I can see his face and hands? You're not getting any audio. So on a whiteboard, please check your audio settings. And a perfect connection. A perfect connection just needs a simple introduction. Hi, thank you for using our service. My name is Arlene Narvaez and I'll be interpreting for you. Okay, you can begin whenever you're ready. Here's our summary about what we've learned. A video interpreter is a qualified interpreter who is comfortable working independently, who is also tech savvy and can offer some frontline customer tech support. So when setting up your workstation at home, make sure that you have all that you need in arm's reach. Things like pens and paper for note-taking, extra batteries for a wireless mouse or a wireless keyboard, water, a backup headset, a solid color background. Can you think of anything else that you might need? And remember that you are your product. Think about how you want to represent your service and your product. Think about the webcam that you select if you've not been given a required webcam. When working for a provider, you are the face of the company. Providers are looking for qualified interpreters who can also provide friendly customer service. And let's not forget the challenges of VRI. Managing the flow of communication, missing nonverbal cues, missing environmental cues, not having access to visual aids or other material used, say in a presentation or a meeting, and the interpreter being unable to incorporate these unseen references in the interpretation. And how do we manage a video call? Especially important for trilingual interpreters working in Spanish and English. How do you indicate to the speaker that you're ready to render their message? And here's our checklist before you start once again. Arrive to your workstation early. Make sure that you have time to check your equipment and pull up your resources. And as you answer the video call, identify the consumer, do a quick check for technical issues, and ask to be positioned. You want to take care of these things before you start interpreting, followed with your greeting and introduction. Using an internet connection and their existing equipment, individuals requiring language access connect via video to the interpreter. This is video remote interpreting, and as video interpreters, we want to make the transition to using technology to be seamless. We want to offer the same qualified and professional service that we would as if we were on site, but still reaping the benefits of connecting remotely.